we're at the Hay House and we're about to take y'all on a little tour. So we're gonna go upstairs and take a look around. Stay tuned. Here we go. We're going upstairs.
Follow me. We got a nice little animal here. Very beautiful.
Looks to be like a small ballroom.
Can we play the piano?
Okay, so this is like a parlor, I'm assuming.
Guys, I think we might get lost.
Some significant people. Not really sure who they are, but
That looks like a king. Or a mayor or
the
something.
king of Macon. Do not touch. Are we allowed to go?
We can't.
Sure. Caroline, what are you doing?
Sorry. It's got a nice smell.
A little vintage.
Yeah.
What room is this?
The dining room.
What are y'all doing here?
This is where meetings are held,
Mm-hmm.
or a nice meal. I love the stained glass windows, very pretty. And the ceiling. Nice.
Oh, I found storage. Oh my god. Do you think if I rub this, a genie will come out?
Yeah.
There he is. Okay.
To the next floor. Follow me.
Located on the stairwell landing between the main and bedroom levels, the secret room is cleverly hidden behind a decorative niche. I don't know if we can go in or not. It says when viewing the secret room, visitors can obtain a close-up view of the tall leaded glass windows.
Wow.
One of Georgia's most distinguished structures, the Johnson Felton Hay House in Macon, was declared a National Historic Landmark in 1974. The house itself contains more than 16,000 square feet and 24 principal rooms. Wow. It's huge. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so grossed out right now.
Yes. This is probably where the chillin' slept.
Look at the little TV.
I love it. Maybe he slept here.
Yo, imagine if someone bought this and made it modern.
Well, it's a historic landmark, Karen.
Wow.
This is the children's room.
Yeah. Karen?
There's another upstairs this way.
There's one right there.
No, there's a whole nother.
This is an 18,000 square foot mansion, and it has 4 levels.
Wow.
It is constantly undergoing research and while remaining open to the public. Many visitors come every day.
I mean,
I'm not gonna go, but when we go downstairs, let's ask the man if we can see the 4th floor.
yeah.
It looks kind of haunted. Oh, that's cool. The bathroom's up there. Oh my god. Oh, wait, there's another window right here. Oh, that's a window. Oh, I like this.
You want to take a seat?
Okay, what would you say is like the most interesting thing about this house?
Oh man, it really depends on where your interest lies, because there's everything from like beautiful architecture to great social history and stories. Just as like today, people have their own interesting family stories. There were 3 different families here. Each one had their own interesting story with the house. So
Really? Okay, this is my personal question. You know the secret door going up the stairs? Is that the only one?
that we know of within the house, yes. And the secret door really just led to a linen closet. I would love to think treasure was once hidden there, but sadly, we probably think that never was the case since there wasn't a lock on the door. Now, there is theories that there might be hidden tunnels that connected to the water reserve at the top of this hill, because it would make a lot of sense to be able to have access to there to put food that needed chilled, kind of like a refrigerator, but 1850s sadly didn't have a refrigerator, so that would be the next closest thing, but the secret door is the only thing we know of today.
I was like hunting around trying to find another one.
I wish there was more.
Can you tell me a little bit about the first man who owned this house? Like, did he build it? Was it just the Richards?
Yeah, so Mr. Johnston, William Butler Johnston, would have been the gentleman who ended up building this house here, or more of had the money to tell people to build it. He was already wealthy and retired by that time frame, and so went to Europe for 3 years to gather inspiration for this house, and hired an architectural company from New York called Thomas & Son, and they spent 4 years building this house here, bringing people from all over the world to work on specific projects and be able to create the masterpiece that's left here today. And he would live here for the rest of his life with his wife, Anne Clark Tracy, and their 2 children, Caroline and Mary Ellen.
Wow. Do you think it's haunted?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, very much so. Everyone who's worked here has had an experience of some kind. Different degrees. Some folks like to say it depends on how sensitive they are. I mean, some folks have full-on seen apparitions. I've had this piano over here in the corner play itself before when I was here by myself. That was interesting. And we've had a lot of like electrical things. Light switches turn themselves on and off. Things move itself throughout the house. Nothing harmful, just more of they once lived here. It's more their house than ours. Yeah, so it's just like, oh hey, you know.
What's your favorite room and why?
Oh my goodness. Bib's room, which is one of the bedrooms upstairs, actually stands out to me. Even though it's pretty simple, it's a really calming room. I love the color of it, and the fact that there's a sink in the middle of the room because the closet was later changed to a bathroom, but was it large enough for everything, is kind of a little fun fact for the room itself. Plus, it has a beautiful view. Like,
Bye!